While most movies lead up to dance-offs featuring guys like Little Bow Wow saying more insults than actual dancing,
you suckers got served.
Some movies actually feature some incredible dance battles. I'm Flow Angel for Asia Dance Scene, and this is my guide to legitimately great breaking that has appeared in mainstream movies. And by mainstream movies, I mean movies that were aimed at a general audience that aren't specifically about dancing. So no, I won't be looking at dance movie classics like Crush Groove or recent movies like Step Up, despite both of them having incredible dance scenes. Human Traffic is one of those movies that has achieved cult status. Part of this cult status comes from the incredible clubbing scene, contempt for authority, and of course one of the best b-boy scenes of all time. The gang are walking through some dark alleys after clubbing in Cardiff. While we don't recommend walking through Welsh back alleys late at night, in this particular case the gang meet the friendly Tim Hamilton. As fans know, Tim Hamilton is the real name of b-boy Lil Tim, who is known for his amazing acrobatic abilities, and here the director lets the dancers show off all of his talents, letting the breaker go crazy, quite literally flipping off walls. The movie Mismatched Couples, aka Love Meets the Match, is a 1985 Hong Kong martial arts action and romantic comedy film starring the legendary Donnie Yen. As a wushu world champion, Yen always believed in surprising his audience. Perhaps there's no bigger surprise than this movie, where he chose to do all the scenes in the dance battle by himself. While his technique isn't the best, the creativity and the energy make it a worthy addition to this list. Back in the 90s, there was an urban legend that doing a windmill while making Macaulay Culkin hands over your face was a move so dangerous that it would kill you. One of the videos that b-boys would often point to as proof that the move was safe was the movie Making the Grade. This was a comedy about a street hustler going to a posh school, and of course had to include a dance-off. In this scene, obvious body double b-boy Ozrock does multiple windmill variations, including the infamous Culkin windmill, all while making the whole thing look effortless and definitely not fatal. Aktuel Force are one of France's best b-boy crews and known for their pretzel footwork that effortlessly changes directions. As one of France's most influential teams, they were a natural pick for this movie about French slums dripped in hip-hop culture. In this scene from the movie La Haine, they show some incredibly difficult variations on the typical moves that breakers were using at the time, showing why France has always had one of the best and most creative scenes in the world. As a parody of the recent glut of superhero movies, Super Movie had a lot to say. Unfortunately, it wasn't very good at saying it, as it got some terrible reviews. However, in one of the stranger scenes, the hero discovers he has the ability to climb up walls and decides to use this to do some anti-gravity braking. Definitely one of the most bizarre uses of b-boying in film. However, if we turn the camera to the correct angle, it's easy to see why this scene was so memorable, as some of these tricks are amazing. Ocean's 12 is the sequel to the 2001 movie about a bunch of incredibly handsome robbers trying to pull off the most difficult heist in the world. Not content with simply looking good, they also have to do everything in the coolest, most difficult way possible. So, how could this gang possibly get across the laser grid? Simple, b-boy your way across using contortions and tricks to avoid the grid. b-boy Little C is making a name for himself as one of the best breakers in the world. After competing at the highest level at events such as Red Bull BC1, he's recently turned his attention to movies. Even fans of the b-boy may not have recognised him in the movie Kingsmen. Here he puts on a wig to act as Sofia Boutella's stunt double and do this incredibly clean and difficult power move combination. Awesome. And we've got a classic movie to finish off the list. Flashdance is a movie about a stripper who really wants to be a jazz dancer and only uses stripping as a way to fund her musical ambitions. In the middle of the movie, the character keeps her clothes on long enough to come across some b-boys practicing in the road. Sure, the dance scene has absolutely no connection to the rest of the movie, but no one is likely to care when they see a young rocksteady crew getting down for the cameras. So that's our list. Did we miss any of your favourite b-boy scenes? Please leave a comment and like the videos and stay tuned for many more videos in the future.